I want to do intraday out of the money selling. How far strike price should I choose? One or two strikes away from at the money is enough, or should I go a little more far away? Depends on the current context, depends on the directional bias, depends on what you are attempting to do. Is it intraday? Yeah, you're asking about intraday. So see, intraday, what will happen is you can easily calculate how far you can go and what kind of returns you can expect. So let us go to, this is important. So let us go to our trusty options oracle. For the sake of simplicity, I'm assuming that since the directional bias is up, we are going to sell put options. That gives us all the put options. Market is trading at 38,000. This is 38,000. Anything below that is out of the money. I want to see the Greeks. You have to click on this GRK button here. Then you look at delta. This is 38,000 and the delta is 0.48. As you go away, this is 37,700 and the delta is 0.38. If you go 37,500, it is 0.32. So what we will do is for 37,700, we will consider it as 0.4, for the sake of simplicity. 37,700 put, the delta is negative 0.4, and 37,500 put, it is going to be negative 0.3. Now you're selling this, that means you're expecting the markets to go high. Few things are going to happen. First, let's say the market moves by 100 points. This put should decrease by 40 points. And this put should decrease by 30 points. Why? Because the delta is minus 0.4 and minus 0.3. As you start moving away from those strike prices, the delta also reduces. So let's say you move away by 100 points, then this delta probably will fall down to minus 0.3 and this will probably fall to minus 0.2. So now what happens is, by the time you are 100 points higher, the average delta is 0.35. So you can expect this put to reduce by anywhere from 40 to 30 points. Similarly, this will fall anywhere from 30 to 20 points. You have to look at this and then take a call whether 30 point move or 20 point move, whatever the premiums are, is it sufficient for you? And what if the market goes against you? 100 points market goes against you, this will increase by 40, this will increase by 30. So can you manage that? So these two questions you need to ask yourself and then decide on the strike price. If you go closer to the current market price, obviously your profits will be higher and your risk will be higher too. If you go away from the markets, your profit will be a little lower, but the risk will be lower too. So there is always a trade-off between the opportunity that you're trying to exploit and the associated risk with that opportunity. All right, so this is how you should decide on what strikes to sell. I mean, you're asking me a question, how far out of the money I should go. Now there are mentors who would not bat an eyelid. Within a second they will answer, you go 3 strikes away, you go 4 strikes away. They have some cursory calculations and they want to keep it simple for everyone. Now I'm not that guy, but I'm here to help you, and how I'm going to help you is to make you confident enough to trade without anyone's help. And that is the reason why you need to have a logic behind everything. Now here something interesting is happening. I would just like to show you. The market is higher at 282 points here, okay? So roughly 300 points. 37,700 is where it was at. And from there we have moved up 300 points. This was at the money option, right? The delta was 0.5, and when the market went higher 300 points, option should have fallen by 150 points, but it has not. You can clearly see here it has only fallen by 82 points. Why is this? Now if you calculate this 82 points against 300, what is the delta? 80 by 300, right? 0.35 odd delta we are getting here. Why? Because as the market moves out of the money, the delta starts falling and you have to get an average delta, and you can see it's never 0.5. You have to factor in those calculations. Otherwise what will happen is you'll be expecting some things to happen, it won't happen. And on event days, markets are very volatile. They can quickly turn and do funny things, like see, it was trying to go higher, now it is coming back down, and the options will very quickly move.